Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2022 Collingwood Cares Telethon. My name is Glenn Moriarty, and I'm joined by a very relaxed Mason Cox.
I've heard this is the Aussie way, so I figured I'd just really tuck in, you know?
How is your second week now as a newly appointed Australian? How are you enjoying it?
I'm really enjoying it, to be honest. It's quite an honour. It's been good fun. I've been here for 8 years, so I feel like I've slotted in pretty well. I've been practicing my g'day, mate, really the last week, and I think it's getting pretty solid. It's getting pretty solid.
It's all happening for you at the moment, isn't it?
It is. I'm just enjoying life, mate.
All right, now obviously tonight is all about having a lot of fun, but we're also here to raise some money for our Collingwood Foundation program. So these programs incorporate the Magpie Nest, our wheelchair and disability programs, RecLink, Burrawan, and also the Magpie Meal program. So what we've got happening here tonight is our players are all here to answer your calls. We've got players from all of our programs, so AFL, AFLW, and Suncorp Super Netball. So we're stacked with talent. So what you need to do is call the number, head to the website, check it out on social. So if you head to the Telethon link, which is on the website, that's got all the information there. So you can donate online, or you can obviously call. Now, if you call, please don't call just for a chat, even though the players would love to just hear what's happening in your life. We're here to raise some money. So we started out this morning, Mason, at $40,000, and we're already up to nearly $286,000, thanks to a huge donation from our community partner Coles, who are also a community partner of the AFL. So that is absolutely huge. Big shout out to Coles. But we want to get to 500,000. That's the aim tonight.
Yeah, $500,000 tonight would be an amazing accomplishment, and we've got, like we said, we've got the AFLW, we've got netball, we've got AFL boys, all on the line. So you just never know who's actually going to be answering the phone tonight. So if you call it for a donation, you might get someone like he's got a new haircut today. I think he's dyed it recently. Jack Ginnivan. It might be on the phone calls if he gets back to his table, he gets on the phone. But you might get some players like Isaac Quainer. Who else we got? Paddy Lipinski, and then Trent Bianco's the last one. Then we got some of the
Molly Jovic from SSN, Gabby Sinclair, Jackie Newton, and Sophie Garvin. And then from our AFLW program, we have got
Sarah Rowe,
Britt
Benici, Steph Ganocci, and who else? Chloe Malloy, I think.
And Chloe Malloy and the Wiz. So we're stacked with talent. So get on the line. If you donate $100, we'll also give you a shout out. So tell us your name, $100.
I'll shout it out. Do you want to take over, or you want me to shout them out?
You give me $100 and then I'll say your name. That's how it works.
Okay, all right.
But we've also got a lot of fun planned with the athletes tonight. So you've got some games.
Yes, I'm really excited for this. Now I've got some. I don't want to ruin it, but we've got some games we're gonna get some of the players to play. There is Squid Game. I will say is a little bit of a hint for what we're going to be at. But there's gonna be a lot of different games, and there's gonna be a cup at the end of this that the players are gonna win. Right. So I'm not really sure what we've named this. The Collingwood Cares Cup, I think it was the Triple C.
Yep.
And that's gonna be pretty cool. It looks awfully close to the Queen's birthday one. But so we're going to have some different things that are going to be great, so tune in. Obviously, we've got this live streaming at the moment, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, so what I'd like you to do now, Mason, we've already got, so this guy has just called in. Greg Butler has donated $1,000.
Oh, yeah, Greg.
Great job, Greg. That's what we're talking about.
The instant update behind us is pretty cool too, eh?
Cha-ching. Straight onto the total. So, all right, now, what I'd like you to do is, can you please go down and have a little chat with some of our athletes that are here, and then start getting us prepped for the game. So if you'd like to head over
to a real roaming Brian right here.
Careful when you get down off the stage as well. Don't want you to hurt yourself. So Mason's heading over to the AFLW table now to chat with some of our players over there. Hopefully the phones are still ringing hot and people are ringing in with their donations. So what an awesome start, $1,000 off the bat already. So Mason, who have you got down there, Mace? Oh, he's gone rogue already. Over to you, mate. Who have you got down there?
So we got all the ladies from the AFLW team. We got Chloe Malloy's absolutely smashing. I think she's got a $1,000 donation. Any updates?
I've just chatted to Courtney, so shout out to Courtney. She's just provided some accommodation for someone in crisis, so doing great things over here.
Beautiful. Now, you talk about these things in community cares. We've got the wheelchair football team. We've got obviously the Magpie Nest, RecLink team. There's a lot of things involved. We do amazing things here at Collingwood with the community. And has anyone here been involved with any of that? I know, obviously, I think a lot of you have been to the Magpie Nest, have done some different stuff in that scenario. Does anyone want to speak up on, ooh, phones are ringing. Sarah, I'm going to go to you because I know you've been to the Magpie Nest, I want to say. Can you give us a little bit of your experience there and what you've done?
Yeah, I think a couple of us actually went at the same time about 2 years ago. We were saying we haven't had the opportunity since 2019 to do as much of this stuff as we would like because of COVID. So I think it's very pleasing that we get to do this today, and we could do it over the next couple of years and try make this a yearly thing. But yeah, it's always very, I suppose, humbling to go to events like that and see where other people are coming from and being able to help in some way.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you got either one of us because we're from different countries and you probably can't understand either one of our accents, but it's so true, and I think it's some amazing things that happen. She's just absolutely smashing the phones over there. We love it. But no, there's some amazing community series stuff that goes there. We've got Brendan Noddle in the house, who's with Salvation Army. Give me a little head nod from the side, who's here also. But can you give us an experience, I guess, of some of the things that are provided at the Magpie Nest? I know there's obviously food there, and then they've also got services for some people are in need of, they've got even a grocery store there as well, actually found out recently. But can you give us a bit of an idea of maybe how people can get involved and kind of where the money's going to?
I think it's the fact that they also give resources to them for their physical and their mental well-being as well as food, and I think that's something that is very important. I suppose your mental health and being able to support them in that way as well and guide people in the right directions and have people around them that can help them in that area is really pleasing too. But I think the biggest thing is that they provide, I think, something like 3,000 meals a week. So I think that alone is just huge and has such a big impact on so many.
Jeez, we're getting phones ringing off the hook here. I love it. The ladies are busy. There's no doubt about that. I think we're still alive, so we're going to keep going. It's real Saturday Night Live style. Thanks, ladies, for helping out. Keep answering the phones, and we'll keep rolling through. I'm getting pointed this way. Where are we headed, ladies and gents? We're headed to... I got pointed this way. We're going back to Glenn. We're going back to Glenn. We've got the man, the myth, the legend here. We've got Mr. Mark Anderson. I'm going to just take a step up here and just ignore the stairs over there.
Sit on down.
Oh, how good's this?
Over there. We're just talking about the United Nations.
Yes, I know. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I love a bit of international stuff here, you know.
Irish accent's going.
Yeah, she's got a thick Irish accent, but I think she's got a little bit of, she used to be really thick Irish accent whenever she got here, but I think she's a lot more understandable now.
We've knocked the edge off the accent.
But you've got a mic on.
Good evening to everyone at home that's tuned in just now. Of course, we're joined by CEO Mark Anderson. Mark, you must be rapt looking at the total that we're starting the telethon with. We're nearly up to $300,000, already $286,000. The place is absolutely buzzing.
It is buzzing, absolutely.
The money's flying in, and you've got a Happy Gilmore check.
I do have a Happy Gilmore check, but I'm going to keep off Coxie because he had his eyes all over this in terms of himself. But correct, he's keen to do a deal. But more importantly, this is, as you say, the Happy Gilmore check for $190,500 is just awesome. And why it's awesome is all of this comes from our members across give it up for the Collingwood Cares prize draw promotion that's been running all season. So all come from Collingwood supporters and members. And all of that, the big 190K goes straight to that target. You do the maths. How far are we off?
Well, we've got about 23,200, whatever it is. Anyway,
23,000. I reckon we can hit that absolutely tonight. So you look after that, but it's not yours. It's not yours.
Right, we'll never see that. We've got a couple of donations that we'd like to give a shout out to. So we've got Courtney McGarrett, who's donated $100, and Craig Branson, who has also donated $100. So big thank you to those guys. So
beautiful work.
Done. Round of applause.
Well done.
Now, Mason, you need to go down there and get ready for the games that we're about to throw to while I keep chatting with Ando about some of the community programs and how important they are. So if you'd like to get down there and get ready with those guys, I think, Mark, you've got a mic on, haven't you?
I do have a mic on.
So you can hand that one to him. So, Mark, give us an idea of just how important these community programs are. I mentioned them before, Magpie Nest, our wheelchair and disability programs, Recklink, Barrawan and Magpie Meals. I mean, it's just an amazing job that so many people come together and do this work in the community. Give us an idea of how important these programs are.
They're massively important for the community, and they're massively important for Collingwood. And I think the fact our players are here tonight in support, our staff have been here all day, it's awesome for the club, and it's really important for our members and fans. Collingwood, part of what is our DNA is that we want to give back to the community and make a difference. And so the programs you mentioned in every area, they make a significant difference, and our members contributing to nights like today, it does make a significant difference in the community. So whether it's, we've got Brendan Noddle, who runs an amazing Magpie Cafe, the homes that he runs as well through the Salvos and the affiliation with Collingwood, the Burrowarm program, RecLink, wheelchair, all of them are amazing, and the people are amazing that both run them and are recipients in the program. So something we really love, we care about deeply, and I know our members and supporters do as well.
We'll be chatting to Brendan Noddle later, and he'll give us another insight into how important the programs are, because for many people these are life-changing programs. So the money goes a long way. So make sure you get on the phones. The players are all sitting here waiting to take your calls. Mark, we'll sort of talk a little bit of footy for the moment. So
excellent.
You must be wrapped with, and actually we'll talk about all of our programs. So Suncorp Super Netball, we're now 6 seasons in. We've made finals 3 times, yet to win a final, but been in 3, which is fantastic. Our AFLW team, they're back into training at the moment. Their pre-season started. That'll be starting in August. The boys have just come off the mid-season bye, won 5 in a row, which is fantastic. So you must be thrilled with the way they're going. And just a couple of stats I'll sort of throw at you right now. So this is since round 10 for the AFL team.
Yep.
So number 1 points against. So we've had the least amount of scores kicked against us in the league. We're number 1 for loose ball gets in the competition as well. So obviously what we're doing around the contest is really working.
Good
number
opening.
1 marks from opposition, so we're getting a lot of intercepts. And Nick Dacos, who's in his first year of AFL, only Tom Stewart, who plays for Geelong, has had more intercepts than him. Number 2 for contested possession. So we talked about number 1 loose ball gets, number 2 for contested possession, number 4 for inside 50. So we saw on the weekend the ball was going in plenty. We still won the game, but could have won by a lot more. And number 5 in the league for tackles. So at this point of the season, building really nicely, heading into a really important game against the Gold Coast this weekend.
Well, it's appropriate I'm sitting on the couch because you've just gone bang, bang, bang with the stats there, which were very impressive. And the boys are playing some really good footy. And as you say, the win at the G on Sunday, it was we're in reality in control for most of the day. The margin tightened up and got the heart going. But getting the 5 on end, but playing some really good footy importantly. And so it's going to be a big contest up on the Gold Coast this weekend.
And while our netballers go on their break, now that the season's ended, and some of them will be heading overseas for the Com Games, it's great that we've got the AFLW program back in the building, because the netball team have gone, but all of a sudden the AFLW team are in, and it makes the place so much more fun to be around, doesn't it?
It's a great place to be around, but I'm just, and without, this is bad television because I'm jumping into the next segment, I'm worried about, I'm looking at our athletes that are tied up, and Guinea and Murph down the end, and Chloe and Steph here into pre-season, and there's injuries. The netballers have got time to recover, but I'm worried about the next segment. So anyway, they'll look after themselves, but...
no, they're tough.
They're tough.
They're tough.
They are tough, absolutely.
Tougher than the boys sometimes, I think, these girls. I'm just throwing that out there.
There you go.
We've also, before we throw over to Mason, who's going to get the game started, we've got another donation shout out. So Hannah Racco, who's donated $100. Well done to Hannah. So keep it coming. And for those of you that would like to hear your name read out, remember it's $100. And we'll be giving you a bit of a shout out. All right, we're going to throw over to Mason Cox, who's got our first set of games for the night. So this one is called Jock Run. I have no idea what this means. Mason, over to you.
Don't worry, Glenn, I'll plan this whole thing perfectly. It's going to go swimmingly. Don't worry about that. This game called Jock Run. We've got some competitors here, from different codes, as we like to say. There's a bit of a red light, green light. I don't know if you've seen Squid Games, but we've got our wonderful Maggie, the mascot. And we're going to do the whole, I think you're going to cover your eyes and then turn around maybe, and then turn around, and if someone's still moving, you're going to not do what we do in America, do what we do in Australia, and just point to people because of rules and regulations. And you're going to have to stay. You're going to have to not move, right? Because everyone knows how to play this, yeah? Everyone's, you got freeze. Essentially, I don't know what y'all call it, but kind of call it something different in America. But yeah, so we've got 3 different teams, and there is going to be first, second, third, and this is going to determine your order for the next game. So even if you do get second, it is still very, very important to what's going on. Anyway, yeah, so we'll start this off. I'm not really sure how this is going to go, but Maggie, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! Yep, middle, down, back, all the way back. Nah, get back. Come on. Don't worry, these boys won't make it. Guarantee you that. All right, turn back around, Maggie. 3, 2, 1, yep. Oh, yes! She's gone down! She's gone down. Oh, Chloe and Steph on the edge. Come back. Turn around, Maggie. 3, oh! Yeah, yeah, just go down. They've gone down like a tumble of bricks. I don't know if that's disqualified. We'll wait for them to get back up. Don't worry, they're tied together by a foot of rope on their feet. So this is entertaining for all of us. Really hoping these girls are on holiday now. They're on. Well done. Yeah, break. All right, we're almost done. Maggie, turn back around. Whoa! Maggie's on here. Come on, Maggie. They got to at least be able to turn around and be able to go. Oh! They're really close to the line here. Maggie does not like this one bit. Not a Murph and Guinea fan. Whoa! They're one step from over the line. Jeez. Doesn't like it one bit. Oh! Oh, this might be a photo finish here. Maggie with the tackle pressure. I love it. Far out. That's something I don't do in games. I'm going to go first place to the boys. I'm a little bit biased, but y'all did get second place. And third place, sorry, ladies. We'll go to you. It's a good valiant effort from everyone. But that will be the order for the next game. And who knows what it's going to be. But we'll interview the winners. What was your game plan going into it?
Hopping was the main one, and then just being very, very still.
Now I saw whenever you're pre-gaming for this, you actually tried a different scenario of trying to get on all fours. Now, I'm not really sure what the thought process was behind that, but I'm glad you definitely changed it up. Now Murph, it was very close to the end there. Don't get me wrong, Maggie was on your back. How were you able to kind of show resolve in the final moments?
We just kept our cool. I think we knew Maggie was on our side. I think so.
We've also been in that situation the last 4 weeks, so we just come back to basics. I think
this isn't our first time.
Drill DNA, play a role in it. All right, well, that's our winners here. We'll throw it back to Glenn, I believe. No, we're not going back to Glenn. We're staying here. We're staying with everyone. I don't know. We can interview Maggie if Maggie doesn't talk. Sorry, Magpie Nest. Yes. Oh, Barry Karp, the man, the myth, the legend. You wouldn't believe it. He's just donated $10,000. Barry Karp is a madman. We love it. Thank you so much, Barry. That is an amazing donation. It's going to some amazing initiatives at the Collingwood Football Club. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I've just been told we're going to a segment about the Magpie Nest, which is something we do in the city that is beautiful, beautiful work with Brendan Noddle and the Salvation Army. So check it out. Here it comes. Hey everyone, Mason Cox here. Now we're here at the Magpie Nest. A lot of people probably know this as one of our community initiatives that's run by Project 614. And we're here to talk about a few different people here who are involved in some of the community initiatives we have and some of the volunteering. There's, oh my gosh, there's pigeons everywhere. And what they do, second time, pigeon, round 2. We're going to talk to some amazing people here and give a bit of an idea of the different things that happen here and some of the different community initiatives that are going on within the Magpie Nest. Can you give us a little bit of an idea of what all is going on here?
Yeah, so this here is our cafe for our homeless and marginalised community in the city of Melbourne. So at the moment we are serving breakfast and lunch. Monday to Friday, and we also do dinner here as well. Sorry, that's 7 days a week. So we provide clothing as well, we provide showers, we provide dignity packs, and all this couldn't be done without the help of Collingwood.
I think there's a certain amount of houses and stuff we also provide. So can you talk to that side of things also?
So the Magpies don't only provide just a safe space, which is in this cafe for our most marginalised community. We also have under 50 houses that they have supplied us with. Those houses are fully furnished. They have, I think there's also, all the furnishing is black and white, which is a little bit iffy to me, but that's okay, whatever.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. So the Magpie Nest program, the Magpies have been helping us out for about 12 years now. That's how long the program's been running, for many, many years. And it's not just the food. We also do marketplace, which is emergency relief. We have clothing that we provide as well, which is amazing.
All right, we're here at the marketplace at the Salvos at Magpie Nest, and we've got Tamika with us. Can you take us through a bit of what we do here and what all is available?
Sure. So the Marketplace program is our emergency relief program. So this is where we're able to support clients who are unable to provide themselves with basic groceries, toiletries. It also supports people in accessing really essential prescriptions that they need for medical purposes. And so by inviting them into the Marketplace, which is set up to look like a small supermarket, we're providing them the opportunity to actually select what it is that's appropriate for them. But it also allows us to really build a relationship with the clients. Instead of handing over a voucher and sort of job done, we're able to engage with the clients while they're in this space, build a relationship, and then hopefully sort of be able to support them in other ways, not just with the emergency relief.
Yeah, and you talk about the other ways. What other kind of services are available here?
I know you've chatted to a few of my colleagues already today, Mason, but everything we do here is really holistically based. So a client might come into the marketplace to access an emergency relief food parcel, but if we detect through conversation with them that they're actually struggling with accommodation, then we can make the referrals to support them there. We can make the referrals to support them with mental health or other medical needs, and anything else that it is that they might need extra help with.
One of the legends here, I feel like you're very well known here. You obviously spend a lot of time here, and why don't you introduce yourself and give us a bit of an idea of what you're doing here at the Magpie Nest?
Well, my name is Delwyn Block. I been part of 614 for 7 years. I just like coming here to visit, catch up with all my mates and, hang out.
Tell us a bit about your life kind of growing up. I'll talk about maybe, I guess, how the first experience you maybe had with the Magpie Nest and what that was like.
Oh God, that was about 7 years ago when I was homeless, when my boyfriend passed away. He was also a Collingwood supporter. Being with the Magpie program when I was living in their program, it was awesome. It was good that, houses were built and Collingwood players, helping out, furnishing the units and all that kind of thing. It was quite good. I really miss living in the Magpie house. Like the staff here, like Brendan, Sandra, Phoebe and Tamika, they've been really good, supportive, because, losing friends, they were really, supportive when I had to go all the way down to Mornington for my girlfriend's funeral. That was hard. Yeah, I miss everyone. Like friends that I've known on the streets that passed on, and it's just thinking, can't understand why people do what they do. Probably it's just that nobody knows what's going on in their head.
Yeah,
I had a really good connection here with the Salvos. Been here, seven years, and it's absolutely amazing. I wouldn't go anywhere else but here.
Oh, it's beautiful, and it is amazing. I think some of the connections, and you see definitely the friendships and the community feel that is here at the Magpie Nest, and I can definitely just hear it in your voice and hear it in the way you talk about some of the friends you've had in the past and the experiences you've had to go through, and it is really a beautiful thing that the things we provide here as far as connection and community here at the Magpie Nest. So it's glad to be able to hear that you've been able to be a part of this, and we've been able to give these services to people like yourself, and we're really thankful and grateful to have you as a Collingwood member, and grateful to have you as a supporter.
Well, Hey, how are you, brother? All right. All fine. Thanks for coming down, buddy. Got me a sign this way. Coming to the game this weekend? Yeah. You'll be able to have I'll get you a scarf and we can run through the banner and keep a little bit of the banner.
Well, welcome back to the Collingwood Cares Telethon live stream. I'm joined here by Brendan Noddle from the Salvation Army. Brendan, welcome. You must be thrilled with how this is going so far, looking at that total of $487,000.
Yeah, this is absolutely amazing, and it just speaks to the generosity of Collingwood supporters. They're the best. Seriously.
We've got some pretty good board members as well, with Barry Carp chipping in his $10,000. And speaking about donations, before we keep chatting, I'll just give a quick shout out to, so there's Ben Cassar, who's donated $100, Sylvie Jamali, who's also donated $100, and Chris Rezig. Chris, well
Fantastic.
done. So big thank you to those three. It's $300.
Yeah, that's
Boom,
sensational.
shakalaka, like that. So obviously, Brendan, at the moment, programs like the Salvation Army are super important with the work that's happening. We're seeing huge rise in homelessness.
Absolutely.
Rents are rising. People struggling to afford to rent where they've always lived.
Yep.
What's it like out there in the community at the moment? Like, how are you finding it? Because you're boots and all in the trenches.
Yep.
What's happening in the community at the moment?
Well, I think one of the big things for us is that in the past we've seen a particular group of people that have been affected by homelessness or just struggling to make ends meet. But now what we're seeing across the board is that just about everyone we meet is affected by cost of living pressures. So we're seeing new faces turn up, and we've been smashed, Glenn. Like, seriously, we're seeing about 500 people a day come through our centre, so we're right off our feet. Yeah. And it's people that we've never seen before. So, and in some cases, people coming in that have donated to organisations like the Salvos before. So seeing them come in and they're just stressed, they're saying, we just don't know how we're going to make ends meet, says to us, we've really got to get our act together in terms of not just meeting the need in the here and now, which is full on, but meeting the need that's around the corner that we think we're going to get swamped by. And we'd probably term it as a tsunami of need that's heading our way.
Yep. Now, have you recovered from your walk to Canberra a few years ago?
No.
I came along for a small leg of that journey and did some filming with you. That was just a monumental effort. How much assistance are we getting from the government, and are they aware what's happening, and are they doing anything to help as well?
Well, I'd never forget that walk because I got buzzed every day by magpies, and I got through that, and then I was getting buzzed by your drone. So I'll never forget that. That was unbelievable. But the government, it's really interesting. State and federal governments are really aware of the issues, and we keep feeding that information in. But the reality is that the issues are so entrenched now that we can't just say it's government's responsibility to fix it. So as a community, we've got to demonstrate heart, and not just heart, but we've actually got to come up with dollars and say, together, we're going to address this issue. So seeing this figure tonight is absolutely phenomenal, and seeing Collingwood supporters actually put their hands in their pockets and say, you know what, it's the Collingwood way, that we actually come alongside those doing it tough and support them. That's the stuff that really inspires me to keep going, because together we'll get outcomes. If we sit back and say it's government responsibility, then we'll never get it sorted.
Give us an idea of how this money is spent. Obviously, the Magpie Nest program is phenomenal, especially working with young mothers and families that are basically on the street. We can put them into housing. Also, the Magpie Meals program and the Hamadava Cafe as well. Give us an idea about when the money comes in, how do you spend that money?
Yeah, well, the reality is that we're running a cafe for people at Burke Street, and it's open throughout the day, and that's where we're seeing 500 people a day come in. So, and they're people from all walks of life that are really struggling to make ends meet. So they come in, they get a nutritious meal, and then they get support with all the issues that have actually led them to be in that cafe in the first place. We've also got 50 houses where we've got 130 people off the streets and into those houses. And the absolute cold reality is, if we didn't have that partnership with Collingwood Football Club, people would be going hungry and people would be homeless. So they're off the streets, they're getting accommodation, they're getting support, they're getting put back together and back on their feet. And if it wasn't for Collingwood, it absolutely wouldn't happen.
And you used to be a runner here back in the day. We used to see you running out onto running out onto the MCG and water for the players. What's it like for you, someone who was involved with Collingwood as someone who, you know, had a role here at the club, and now seeing what that partnership has been able to produce?
Well, I'm meant to be impartial, but stuff that, go Pies, that's all I can say. I think it's amazing to see Collingwood Football Club actually recognise that they're not just a football team, and as a Collingwood supporter we really want to see them succeed on the footy oval, and they're doing that, which is fantastic. But I think the great thing about Collingwood is they recognise that they're much more than just a football team. They're a football club that can have a really profound impact on their community. And a profound impact particularly on the lives of the most vulnerable in our community. And I think it's part of the Collingwood DNA that we actually reach out to the most vulnerable and we think creatively about how we can connect, and not just connect but support and help get those people back on their feet. And I think Collingwood is an amazing sporting club, not just in this nation but globally, because of the impact that they have on the lives of the most vulnerable.
Give us some examples too of some of the stories that and some of the people that have come to you for help. And how this money can help there.
We've had people just in the past couple of months that have, they're literally dying on the streets of the city. So we've had one guy that wouldn't get help. He refused it, and the paramedic said to him, "You've got 12 hours to get medical help or you'll be dead." And so because of the support that we get from the Collingwood Football Club, we were able to get him the support that he needed, and he's alive. We've got another guy on a railway station in a really posh suburb of Melbourne. He was in absolute strife. Because of the support of the Collingwood Football Club, we're able to get him the support that he needs. So it's literally, this support that we get from Collingwood is literally keeping people alive. That's what this is about. And it's not just keeping them alive, it's actually rebuilding their life and actually making them feel good about being alive again. So the partnership is absolutely integral, not just for a few, but for so many of the most vulnerable in our community.
Well done, because you're a big part of bringing Collingwood and the Salvos together, and the work that you've done over the time. I mean, walking to Canberra is a crazy thing to do, but the awareness you've brought to the plight of these people has been absolutely amazing. So keep up the good work. Now, for the people out there that want to donate, a couple of shout outs. So Sue O'Reilly has donated $100. Well done, Sue.
Thanks, Sue.
And Jane Fisher, another $100. So thank you to Jane. Now, some of the players, they're all sitting here on the phone. So if you'd like to donate, pick up the phone, 1300 Magpie. So that's 1300 624743. It's the number down here in front of me. Or head to the website. Now, I think Mason is over there on the AFL table, so we'll throw over to Mason. And before I do, Mason, hang on one second, a couple more shout-outs. Thomas Pickering, $100. Stephen Radford, $100. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephen. And over to you, Coco, with a few of the AFL boys on the table there.
Beautiful, Glenn. Thank you so much. Great to have the little chat with the great man up there. And we've got some amazing donations coming in. The phones are off the hook. We don't have any phones actually on this table that are on the hook at the moment. But Trent, I'm here with you at the moment. You're actually running the computers here, or Q's going to take over from here. I was about to make a donation as we speak. The great man Jack Ginnivan and Isaac Quainer. But Trent, can you give us a bit of an idea, I guess, of somewhere this money's going and kind of some of the amazing things that we're able to accomplish with these charitable donations that are coming through?
Yeah, the club does a great job across all the codes and netballers, the AFLW players and ourselves. And just donating to the less fortunate people who don't have it as good as some and struggle just to go day to day. So we're here to help out, and there's been a number of generous donations come through, and we really appreciate that.
We're so close. I think if I can read right with my great eyesight, we're 488,000. So we're just under 12,000 till we hit our $500,000 mark. So hopefully we can get some more in here. Everyone else, keep donating. We're having an amazing time here, and you might be able to talk to one of these amazing legends at this club. We got Patrick Lipinski, who's new to the club, but I feel like I've known you for a long time, great man. I do feel like that. How has the transition been to the club? I know this is probably a question you get all the time, but what does it feel like to be a Collingwood Football Club player now?
It's been an amazing transition so far. I've been here, 9 months or so now, so it's been great, and playing for such a huge club, you really notice it just on the streets, around the place. There's a crazy buzz, and the games are just amazing, so it's been awesome, everything I imagined and probably more, so loving it.
Now, I don't want to talk ill about any other clubs, but how does it feel to play in front of a crowd of like 80,000, like Anzac Day, obviously we've got the Queen's birthday. I'm not sure if you've played in front of a crowd that big. How was your probably first experience in front of that massive of a crowd, that many people within the MCG?
Yeah, it was crazy. Obviously, my biggest crowd would have been 50-odd thousand, so playing in front of 80,000 about 3 times this year already has been amazing, and it's just electrifying looking up and not really seeing any spare seats. It's just so amazing, and yeah, really grateful to be playing in those games. And it's just so fun to hear how loud the crowd is, and yeah, you just feed off it, so it's been great.
We're very fortunate to have you, man. I love the double cobra. Do you use the double cobras? Is that your celebration? The old double cobras? Just in tight. Keep it between the shoulders. I love that. Love that. Great having you, Paddy. We're an absolute legend. We'll interview the last person here, who's a great man. I know he loves the media, loves the camera. Jack Ginnivan. So, give us a little bit of some of the people may have called in in the last hour. Give us what it's been like to be able to have some of these people calling for donations.
Yeah, it's obviously pretty cool that we get to make phone calls and speak to fans and speak to guys that are going to make donations, which is really cool. And me and Isaac just made a donation. Just took a call that made a donation. His name is George. He had the longest last name in history.
He's a legend. We love George.
Like onto the Cooper or something like that. So, yeah, but it's really cool.
That's great, man. And how's it been slotting in this year? I know obviously you've had quite a bit of media and everything around you, and I think in the inner sanctum we all love you, mate. We all just find you as a normal person, but I think a lot of media gets around you, and I love it. I love how much you stir people up, and there's nothing that gets me up and about more in a game. Who's given you the best sledge in the AFL so far?
Jeez, the best sledge probably. Jeez, there's a few. The Geelong game after I was carrying on. Yeah, early.
No. That's within the rules.
Yeah, early days when I wasn't established and didn't have a name for myself, as the media would say. But no, it's been really good this year. Obviously, winning makes it 10,000 times better than last year. It was a bit boring and dull at times, but yeah, now that a whole new environment, and you probably feel it as well, that we're all really engaged, and yeah, it's been really good. And yeah, what's happened with me has happened, and I'm just taking it on board. And
well, we love it, man. Keep it up. There's nothing better than seeing you just absolutely getting someone's head during a game. There's nothing better. But Brody's going to take it easy. He's still in rehab, so we're going to throw to a little break, and then we've got an awesome quiz on the other side for our the Cup, the Community Cares Cup. So check it out. We'll be right back. Tell us when to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the quickest little break we've ever had. Now who won the last one? Who was it? The boys did. The boys did. Netball was second. AFLW was third. Murph, hopefully you're okay. Now for this game, this is a quiz. This is trivia. So there's going to be. This is Millionaire Hot Seat.
You don't have the microphone, Sophie. Please be quiet.
You have to speak up, mate. Can't hear you through the mic, brother. But we'll start off. Now I've actually been told these questions. I don't know any of them or what they are. So I'm going to go from one person to the next, right? So we'll work our way down. But if someone doesn't get it right, and I say it's wrong, then the first person to maybe clap their hand, will be able to answer the question. Does that make sense?
So we're making up rules now.
No, that's the rules. It's the Mason Cox show, guys. Get over it.
I just go first.
So Murph's first.
If I get it wrong, no.
I like the clap idea. All right, we'll start with Murph.
First, and then we'll just work it out from there.
So we will do the clap if you don't get it right, ladies.
This is just
anyway,
a whole new
so
game.
Murph, listen to me. This is not your show. The wife of which NBA star played a game for the Magpies netball team this season? Oh. This is multiple choice. So,
Murph. Can I just say, Renee Ingles?
Correct. Point to the men's. Point to the AFL men's team. We'll work our way down.
No, it's me again. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, it's Murph again.
I got a bit excited here.
Sorry, ladies. This is not looking too favorable for you. All right, second question. In what year did Jiva Mentor make her debut for the England Roses? Do you want multiple choice, or are you just going to throw this fact out too, Murph?
Multiple choice, please.
Yeah. So you got A, 2001, B, 2003, C, 2005, or D, 2007?
I'll go C.
Incorrect. All right, my show. She can have it. I'll re-say the question for you. In what year did Jiva Mentor make her debut for the England Roses? So she's, yep. So we're live. It's all right, yeah. We're more karaoke family here. Question again. In what year did Jiva Mentor make her debut for the England Roses? A, 2001, B, 2003, C, 2005, or D, 2007?
Okay, I just got distracted again.
I can guarantee you it's not C.
Okay. Can I say 2003?
Ooh, incorrect. Incorrect.
Sorry, I was distracted
This is a bit awkward that a netballer gets a question wrong about her own teammate.
Can you read the answers again?
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll just give you two answers because it's really just two answers. You're a 50-50 chance here. So we got A, 2001, or D, 2007.
No, it wasn't. No, I think she's lying. I'm going to go A.
A is correct. Well done. Absolute
Bit of support from the
legendary.
girls.
Well done. I'm not. Yeah, you can keep the mic. What? That says 2001. She's a spring chicken. Okay, next question. How many inaugural Collingwood netball players are still playing for Collingwood? A, 4, B, 3, C, 2, or D, 1?
1.
Huge extra points if you can name who it is.
Ash Brezel?
Well done! She smashed it! Oh, that's huge. It helps whenever she plays two sports. Oh, we got a footy one coming up. Sorry, that's not. That's here we go. Here's a footy one for you.
Thanks.
Nope, sorry, that's AFLW. We want men's.
That's still footy, Mason.
Yeah, I know, but you obviously are going to have a bit of a better chance here if it's AFLW. So, all right, who was the last player to wear the number 10 Guernsey before Scott Pendlebury? A, Jock McHale, B, Paul Medhurst, C, Chris Egan, or D, Blake Carosella? I'm not sure if I even said that right.
I'm going to say A.
Incorrect. Murph, I got a feeling you threw the wrong answer there, you jerk. So Jock McHale, Paul Medhurst, Chris Egan, or Blake Carosella?
I was going to swear again. B.
Incorrect. We move on to the next person down the line.
D.
Well done. She's killing it. Absolutely smashing it. Well done, well done, well done. Oh, I love this because this is actually a fun fact. Well, it's not about me, but there's a fun thing about the AFL, and most of their tunes that they have, you know, the whimsical tune we all sing at the end of the game, you know, and the ladies sing it too, you know, and most of these tunes are actually background music is an American song. A little fun fact for you. But this question is going to go, the Collingwood theme song is based on the tune of which late 1800s song? A, Lily of Laguna, B, Goodbye Dolly Gray, C, Hark the Magpies Sing, or D, Forever Live and Die?
Okay, is C like throwing us?
Is what?
Is C like trying to throw us?
Hark the Magpies Sing.
Yeah. Do we get a clue?
I can't actually give you a clue here. This is a multiple choice, 25% chance of you getting this right.
Is it A?
Incorrect. We moved the mic one step. Murph, stop being greedy. So I'll read it again. A, Lily of Laguna. B, Goodbye Dolly Gray. C, Hark the Magpie Sing. D, Forever Live and Die.
I reckon it's D, Forever Live and Die.
D, incorrect. We move on to Murph. You've got two options here, Murph. B, Goodbye Dolly Gray, or C, Hark the Magpie Sing.
Give me a chance. Oh, sorry. Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, B is Goodbye Dolly Gray, and C is Hark the Magpie Sing.
It's definitely B.
Correct. It
Thank
is
you.
B. Well done, Murph. Does anyone know what the score is?
Yeah, we're on 2. We're winning.
I think we're all winners of this.
You're not on 3. She didn't get a bonus point.
Yeah, we'll go
sorry.
back. We'll go back. Hold on. Who's up, Murph? We'll get an AFLW question. How many Collingwood players have made the AFLW All-Australian team and the Australian Diamonds team? A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4?
It's definitely B2.
B2, correct. Extra points if you can name them.
It was Shani and Ash Braz.
Well done, Murph. He knows his stuff. All right, here's another one for you. In what sport did Coach Nicole Richardson win an Olympic bronze medal?
Oh, this is going to throw me
A,
off here.
basketball, B, softball, C, netball, or D, boxing?
Boxing would be funny.
I'll give you this. Netball's not an Olympic sport. That will help you.
Thanks for that. I'm going to say I feel like she's a softball type of girl.
Is that your final answer?
Is that, yeah.
You sure that's your final answer?
It's definitely my final answer.
Correct. Correct.
How is that cheating? I wasn't
That's
going
pretty common
netball.
knowledge, I feel like. One more to
Okay.
win. All right, let's go here. Okay. He won't know this one, I don't think. All
How
right,
do I hold
Chloe
it?
Malloy. Are you listening, Murph?
Yeah, sorry.
Yes. Chloe Malloy has kicked the most AFLW goals for Collingwood with 31, but who is second? A, Mo Hope, B, Jamie Lambert, C, Sophie Alexander, or D, Aisling Sheridan? Are you getting... You know the mic's on, Murph. You know I can hear you.
I'm going to say it has to be Jamie Lambert.
Incorrect. We move on to the next person. Murph may have lost the win right there.
Can you say the things again?
Chloe Malloy has kicked the most AFLW goals for Collingwood with 31, but who is second? A, Mo Hope, B, Jamie Lambert, C, Sophie Alexander, or D, Aisling Sheridan?
Can you hold the piece of paper up?
Yeah. Bad odds.
Wait, who did you say?
He said B, Jamie Lambert. So it's either Mo Hope, Sophie Alexander, or Aisling Sheridan.
I'm just going to say Sophie.
Correct. Well done. Well done. Is this
go
tied
Pies.
for first now? No. Murph's not happy with that. She's on 2, okay.
And my other one, I cheated because I could see it through the piece of paper.
Hey, you don't tell people these things, okay? All right, next
Anyway.
question to help even this up. Oh, wait, no, I'll go back to AFLW. Who kicked Collingwood's first ever goal in the AFLW? A, Jamie Lambert, B, Emma King, C, Mo Hope, or D, Jasmine Garner?
D.
Correct. Extra points.
Go Pies.
Extra points who they were playing?
Collingwood were playing Carlton.
Well done. Extra points.
Yes, he can.
Murph, this is my game, not yours.
Yeah. Pipe down.
All right, another AFLW question.
Keep them coming.
Ooh, no, this one's easy. Oh, here we go.
Do you skip an easy one?
Yeah. Oh, that's an easy one. Okay. How many players from our first AFLW game remain on our list? A2, B3, C4, or D5?
Definitely D5.
Huge! She's gone bang right off there. That was phenomenal. It was almost as though she was told by
Excuse
someone
me.
beyond the camera.
No, they weren't. I know my AFLW. I honestly, this brain.
Glenn, this is going really well, mate. I can't wait to throw it back to you, my brother.
Keep it
No,
coming.
we'll just keep going. No, Murph. Murph's a sore loser.
Give me a hard one. We got time for one more. Give me a hard one.
Okay. Against which team did we win our first AFLW game? No, I didn't.
No, that was the goal kicking one. Oh, we beat. Oh, are you gonna give me the?
Oh, sorry. A, North Melbourne, B, Western Bulldogs, C, St Kilda, D, Adelaide Crows, or E, Carlton?
Wait, can you repeat those?
A, North Melbourne, B, Western Bulldogs, C, St Kilda, D, Adelaide Crows, or E, Carlton?
I'm gonna say the doggies.
That is correct. There is definitely some help behind the scenes.
It wasn't.
What is it? We'll throw to a break here. I think we have our winner. Well, I'm not really sure who's keeping track anymore, but we've got our winner. She's already raised the cup. She's real happy about that. But hey, before we go, we've got Jason Clark who's just donated $500. Big, massive thank you, Jason. We've also got Steve Simmons who just donated $100 also. So thank you, everyone.
So Victoria Park, 10 a.m. every Wednesday. We're there. We have games on the alternate weeks. We have a community Facebook page, the Collingwood Magpies Community Football Club. That's on Facebook, so players can find us on there and head down on a Wednesday at 10 a.m. I think it's more than just footy, really speaks volumes for our team. So we always sort of look at the big picture whenever we're out of the game. Hard work, working as a crew, just sticking together and just try and get the result at the end of the game.
Meals with Impact is a work-integrated social enterprise that creates employment opportunity for women from culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds.
So this came about as a direct result of the hard lockdowns of the public housing estates in both 2020 and 2021, when we saw a real lack of culturally appropriate food relief supporting those families that were in hard lockdown.
It's an extreme lockdown for the 3,000 people living in 9 public housing towers across Melbourne.
We saw that the government supports were incapable of meeting the demand of culturally specific needs and also religious requirements.
So we knew that we could actually step in and help to fill that gap. So we've worked with local women that actually live in those public housing estates to design the menu for the food that's going to the families. Our primary focus is on providing supported employment opportunities for women from migrant and refugee backgrounds who experience a lot of systemic barriers to employment. So they work alongside a professional chef in a commercial kitchen environment, and they're building skills and experience in order to progress their careers, whether that is in the hospitality industry or whether they'd like to branch out into social services, community work. We really work with them to provide a very tailored and individualised work experience that supports them with their work and life goals. In terms of our food relief, we're cooking about 600 meals a week, and those 600 meals are going out across 7 different LGAs through different distribution partners.
My name's Hanan. I come from Sudan. I'm Eritrean, but I born in Sudan. I've been in Australia 22 years. Before I work, the first job in Australia, I work with Impact. I learn to be on time. I organize with my family. It's good to work because it's a different life from home. I enjoy when I help people and support people. I dream my future to continue in this job, and now I'm studying community service to develop my job, my skills. It's changed my life.
This is my first job in Australia, so we are working as a team in the kitchens to help the community and help especially women who need us. And this is a good opportunity for me to be a good employee in my future. So we are feeling belong, and this is a very friendship between us.
It means a lot because when I found like they support the community, I really respect that, and I feel like I'm doing something good for the community. I like it.
My favorite part of my role in Meals with Impact is my role as a mentor. I think that gives me the most satisfaction. And when I see the ladies in the kitchen being able to do what I taught them without my supervision, without my help, it gives me absolute great satisfaction. I just love that part of my job.
The impact that the pandemic has had on some of the community members. There was a real need for this sort of service, culturally appropriate food, for these members, and that's what Meals with Impact is doing. They're delivering that, filling that need. So it's great to get involved and meet some friends, and we're going to be going out for dinner to a African restaurant down in Footscray when Ramadan's finished, and that's what it's all about. It's just about learning and doing these sorts of programs to shine a light on what we can do and how we can contribute away from just getting a kick on the weekend.
Welcome back to our Collingwood Cares Telethon. We're going really well, and a couple of shout outs here. First of all, to all of our members that attended our round 15 game against GWS. The money raised from that game alone was $2,245, so that was awesome. Big thank you to everyone that attended that game. A couple more shout outs. Renee Roberts from our board, she has donated $1,000, so thank you very much to Renee. And Jack Moffat has also donated $1,000. And another one here that's just come in, Luke Chiocci, brother of Steph Chiocci from Chiocci Constructions, pulled over on the Calder Freeway and donated $100. So well done, Luke. And your sister's very proud of you. She's been telling everyone here. Okay, Mason Cox is over on our Suncorp Super Netball table with a couple of the players. Over to you, Mason.
Thanks, Glenn. We just got a phone call come in from Molly here, and she's doing the donations. We're so close to $500,000 right now, so call up. We're trying to get to this amazing donation point, but we're gonna maybe I'll roll down to the next person. So, because she's obviously quite busy. Tell us how's everything going? Now here there's news. You're coming to my home country soon. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm going to Mason Cox Town, I think it's called.
It's definitely not called that. It's called Austin, Texas. Do you have family there as well, I'm told?
Yeah, my brother lives there, so heading over there in the off season to see him and drop some Mason Cox, say that I know you, and hopefully get a few free things.
There'll be 0 free things in Austin, Texas, I can guarantee you there. But how is it now? What's your plans? Obviously, you go to America. Is there any other places you're going besides Austin, Texas? I know it's a bit of a downtime for you now, and just a bit of a rest and relaxation before next year. Is there any other places you're going to?
Yeah, might head down to Mexico, but just looking to take some time off and relax a bit before we get back into pre-season in November.
Beautiful, exciting. We'll go to the next one. Thank you. Jackie, how are we?
Hi, Mason. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
What's news? How's everything going? How's the off-season treating you so far?
Yeah, it's not too far into it at the minute, so we've got a little way to go. So we've got a few holidays planned, like you just said with Soph, so we're really excited.
Are you going with her?
No, I'm going on a little Euro tour with my girlfriends here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where are we headed? What European countries are we talking?
Heading to Greece first, then the girls will go to Italy. I'll make a little stop over in England to see a friend, and then we'll reconvene in Portugal, and then come home.
What are you looking forward to most when you're over there?
Well, I've never been to Greece and Portugal before, so that should be pretty fun. And my best friend lives in England, so I'm keen to see her too. So just 4 weeks of fun, really.
Beautiful. You'll be getting into Yacht Week, I think, over there in Croatia and whatnot. All right, last one. Now, you're going on vacation with them. How is it now going on vacation with people you see every single day, and you still want to go hang out with them whenever you're in off season?
I know, well, I guess we know each other pretty well, so we've picked the ones that we get along with, so all should go smoothly.
And we just had the AFLW girls just went over to Europe and heard they had a fantastic time. Sarah Rowe, they went back to go see her homeland. Now, what is it you're looking forward to most over in Europe?
I think the weather and the awesome beaches. That's what I'm really excited for. So.
Beautiful. I'm very jealous. Now, it's terrible weather here in Melbourne. No offense. But thanks so much, ladies. I appreciate it. Keep on the phones. We're seriously so close to $500,000. It's going to be an awesome experience. But we're going to throw to a little segment for the wheelchair football program, which is going to be pretty amazing. So check it out. Here it comes. Hey everyone, Mason Cox here. We are here at the wheelchair training session for our Collingwood Magpies. I'm going to jump in a wheelchair and I'm going to give my best go at this. It's going to be quite embarrassing, but we're also going to interview some amazing people, hear some of their stories, and be able to kind of give a bit of a understanding of exactly what goes on here in the wheelchair program. So check it out. It's going to be a fun day. I'm going to embarrass the hell out of myself. So with no further ado, I'm going to get in this chair and we're going to get this thing started. Oh, Jesus. That's a good start. Oh, we're on. Jeez, I'm copping criticism already. It's like 10 seconds into this thing.
Calm down. Calm yourself down.
I was like, is this really? This is 100% for me. So, oh, here comes the U-turn. This would be real interesting. Yep, one-handed spin. Oh, I'm already dead last. Oh, gosh. This is 50%. I'm cooked. I think there's something wrong with my wheelchair. Is that it? Yeah, on your left, on your left. Love that. Oh, that's an elite handball. Like I've been playing it since I was a baby. Ooh, ground ball gets. Oh, ground ball gets for the big fella. Yes, that's huge. Give us a little bit of an understanding of kind of the wheelchair football team here. Give us a little backstory, some of the people that are here that are within the program, what the program maybe provides for everyone that's a part of it, and some of the impactful things that do come from it.
Yeah, so the competition started in about 2018, was the first time all 5 clubs started in this league. We've got a few players in our team, some that aren't here tonight, that have started from the very start. Most of us have some sort of wheelchair experience. But there's a few able-bodies in our team also that don't have that much wheelchair experience. So we're a really diverse group, and I think the most important part is that we are side by side. We stick to our Collingwood's values, of course, and we are a family. We try to initiate that in everything that we do, and yeah, thankfully we were able to win the grand final last year under tough circumstances, of course, with Brendan's passing. So yeah, I'm just really proud of this group, what we're building. It's a great foundation, and it's something that I can see being really successful for a long time.
I've got no chance here. Yeah, caught it! That's it. That's all I got here. I'm on! Oh, my mic's falling out. Tell us a little bit about your backstory and how you got into wheelchair footy.
I had a car accident when I was 20 and basically didn't do any real sort of sport or anything, just worked and got along with life. And then one day I was looking for a hand cycle at Mobility Plus, and they pointed out one of the wheelchairs for AFL, and I'm like, oh yeah, and they said there's a come and try day next week. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll give that a go. Went down for the next week, and the following Monday was the draft, and the great man Brendan Stroud rang me that the next day and said, I've picked you up for Collingwood, and that was 4 years ago, and thankfully for the last 4 years I've remained in the same team. So it's good getting to know everyone, the whole club. It's been fantastic. So it's from going 20 years of doing no sport to training 2 nights a week and play every second week. It's been fantastic, something to do socially, and it's like a big family, the club and everything like that. It's been really good.
Nah, I'm already screwed. No, I'm still on. No, I don't want to hit my fingers. Can you tell us what Collingwood football means to you?
Oh, again, I've only been here one season, but obviously with the knowledge and my history with watching AFL and being a part of the community, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. You know, we're one of the biggest clubs, if not the biggest club in the AFL, and we lead the charge a lot of the way with a lot of the new programs that come out and a lot of the adaptation, the inclusion sports and everything from the non-gambling to anything that the AFL is involved with. Collingwood are pretty much the first ones there, so to be a part of that history is amazing.
All right, big thank you to everyone who's donated today. A couple more shout outs before we reveal the total. So George and Denise Knoll, who've donated $100. Thank you to George and Denise. Michelle DeLitz, who's donated $250, and Luke Griffiths, who's donated $100. Let's get an update on the total, which is behind us now. We have cracked $500,000. We're over $500,000. Woohoo! Go, let it off. Hey, whoa! Well done. Yeah, okay. So massive thank you, obviously, to all the athletes that are here with us today. These guys, even the athletes that aren't here now, they've been on the phones all day. Whoa! Sarah Rowe, there's always one. So big thank you to all of our athletes who've been on the phones all day taking calls, to all of our staff who've been on the phones for months taking calls. Massive thank you to Coles, our community partner, who donated $200,000 today. That is absolutely huge. But most importantly, massive thank you to our members and our fans who have all come together for this amazing cause. We heard Brendan Noddle speak earlier about how much of a difference this makes. So to all our Collingwood people out there, like I said, our members and our fans, thank you so much for your support. This is absolutely amazing. So on behalf of everyone here, thank you, good night, well done.